Happy morning, children. Let's start today's class with a thought. Prayer is the best weapon to win our unseen battles. Good morning. Now, today we are going to see a very important grammar topic, that is transition words. Here, they have found out the difference when you read about two different characters. We can find the difference and similarities. Okay, let's see what is the difference. Difference, you know how each one is different from one another. There is differences, and similarity is something which is common, same. Okay, here Jimmy and Toffee is compared. Jimmy is a black Labrador. He is 7-year-old lazy dog. Okay, see here the colors highlighted. Labrador, Siberian Husky, they are the difference. 7-year-old, 5-month-old puppy, that is a difference. Lazy, extremely active. Okay, like that you have the differences. These are the differences. Like that you can, in a character, when you read a story, there will be different characters, you can identify the differences. Now they are given the differences and the similarities also. Both Jimmy and Toffee are good with kids. Both of them love to be petted. Okay. So a compare and contrast essay. Compare and contrast means you have to compare the characters and then find the difference and the similarity and then write. For that you have to keep in mind while drafting compare and contrast. What are the things? Begin the essay with an introduction. Okay, begin the essay with an introduction. Introduction should be there. Write the essay in the form of different paragraphs. You should have an introduction and also different paragraphs. Each paragraph, remember, each paragraph should have one important point. ஒரு point elaborate பண்ணணும். Paragraphs இருக்கணும். Here again they are given in Venn diagram. What is the difference? This is the difference between the king and the hermit. The story we read, I think you all remember the story. The king wanted to ask questions to the hermit, has a question that he needs the answers, helpful, quick to forgive, healthy and strong. That is the king, and has answers to the questions, is unhelpful, believes the king should find the answer himself, is old and weak. Common thing is hardworking, simple. So like this you have to write. Compare and contrast essay. Ideation. Ideation means getting ideas for writing. முதல்ல ideate பண்ணணும், அதுக்கப்புறமா தான் drafting போகணும். So please understand what is ideation. Putting out the points together and bringing out the points, your ideas. Okay, so next thing is you have to draft it. Okay, in drafting, in the story, you started like this. In the story, 3 questions. The characters of the king and the hermit are different in many ways. The king seeks the answers the questions from several wise men. Okay, first they are starting with the how that is different. The king is helpful, he helps. So the whole paragraph is around the comparing the king and the hermit. Okay, like that you have to compare and write. Next, about the hermit they have started. The hermit is old and weak. He struggles to dig his flower beds. So both the king and the contrast, அவங்களுக்குள்ள differences சொல்லியாச்சு. சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறமா next இதில் there are few similarities between the two characters அப்படின்னு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு both the king and the hermit are hardworking men. So in the points you draw the Venn diagram, you ideate பண்ணதை வச்சு you have to write the drafting. Okay, when you first one is format for compare and contrast essay is first one is introduction, next one is contrast. That is the difference. Write all the points of differences. Use different paragraphs for different points. Next is similarities. You have to write the similarities. Then what is common in between, everything you have to bring out. After the seeing the ideating, you have to bring out the drafting. So finally you have to finish it like this. In the story, the 3 questions, the characters of the king and hermit are in different ways. The king seeks answers. Okay, Like this, you have to format of compare and contrast essay again. Drafting, compare, write all the points of similarities in the form of a paragraph. We will see in the next video what is transition words.